It is Thursday, March 12th, and the Arizona Traveling Museum is in Sierra Vista. On this episode of Jeff Davenport Live, brought to you by the Ed Morse Automotive Group, Sierra Vista and Cochise County are backed by Morse. We're actually in the parking lot over by the Ethel Berger Center and Henry F. Hauser Museum, getting ready for the Arizona Secretary of State, Adrian, who is on his way to be a part of this ceremony. But take a look inside this amazing traveling museum. There is a replica of the Liberty Bell. This will be absolutely free for you, the public, to come and see today, Thursday, March 12th, from 10 a.m. all the way to 4 p.m. And this Liberty Bell is made of 70% copper, but all of the copper is Arizona copper that is inside this Liberty Bell replica. And we are going to get started with the opening ceremonies as we await the Secretary of State's arrival for this very special presentation. We're so glad you guys are joining us on Jeff Davenport Live, brought to you by the Ed Morse Automotive Group. Let's get that mic activated for her, and we will have everything ready to go as she welcomes us all.
Hi, thank you, Jeff. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
How are you? Beautiful Sierra Vista day here. I got word the secretary may be a few minutes late, likely coming from a bit far away. But he asked us to open the traveling museum, which is so considerate and is what most people are here for this morning. So we are going to do that. Please feel free to meander. There's a replica Liberty Bell. There's some other really fun and engaging exhibits there. And enjoy some refreshments and coffee this morning. And when Secretary Fontes gets here, we will do a few remarks about the traveling exhibit. Okay? Enjoy.
So this is all part of the amazing experience that is this traveling museum, the Arizona Traveling Museum here. Hey, can we chat with you just for a minute about this? Oh, so good to see you. Go ahead and introduce yourself to everybody.
Hi there. I am Emily Duchan. I am the Library, Recreation, and Cultural Services Manager for the City of Sierra Vista.
Emily, it's amazing to put something together like this. Let's talk about and a great crowd here to start off the day. It is. Let's remind everybody this is absolutely free of charge for people to come by and see today until 4 p.m.
Until 4 p.m. 10 to 4 today. Right here outside the Ethel Berger Center, so 2950 East Tacoma.
Just down from the City of Sierra Vista offices and things like that. You guys know exactly where this is. And it looks like there's also, a time capsule here too?
Yes, these folks are here with a time capsule. There's some volunteers. We have Banner Health here with giving away some freebies and doing some health checks. So there's a few other things to look at as well.
And it looks like we got some coffee and goodies here too.
Always. It's the morning. We need to wake up, right?
Emily, let's talk about that Liberty Bell inside there. That thing is massive.
It's awesome, isn't it?
It is so cool. Have you ever been to Philadelphia?
No.
Oh gosh. Well, it's almost like being in Philadelphia.
Oh, really?
Right when you
Okay.
I'm gonna get some air fresheners that smell like cheesesteaks, and we're gonna put that in there, and it's gonna smell like Philadelphia.
Well, that'll increase attendance.
I think so. I need to go find that. If anybody knows how to find those or make those, let me know. Emily, the significance of the 250th, the semi-centennial, or I can't remember exactly what it's called. It's like a bicentennial, but it's a semi-bicentennial because it's the 250th. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly. But bringing something like this to Sierra Vista, what's the process of that like?
You know what? I received an email. Libraries and museums received an email throughout the state. This is a state project, state funded, and you could basically fill out an application, sort of like a grant, I guess. And Sierra Vista was awarded this trailer, so it was very exciting. And then there's a lot of work to put it together, of course.
Right.
Some logistical things, but I won't bore you with that.
Oh, no, I don't mind being bored with that. I mean, we're just waiting for the Secretary of State to come on by. And how cool was it to get him to come down here?
It was so cool. Once we solidified getting the trailer here, his folks reached out and said he'd love to make a few remarks. So,
well, why not? Bring him on down to Sierra Vista and let him be a part of the fun here. So inside this trailer, not only is there a replica of the Liberty Bell, it looks like a walk through history itself. A lot of different stations to go through and learn a little bit about America.
There are some various stations. I heard something about like George Washington's bootstraps, but I I have not been in it
Oh
myself
my gosh.
yet.
Wow.
I'll go through it after everybody else.
But that's very sweet. That's very kind of you to do, Emily. I mean, to look at it. But it looks like there's a table with information as well for the traveling museum here that people get. Looks like free brochures and flyers and stuff that people can pick up.
Postcards, some stickers.
Can't go wrong with postcards and stickers, Emily.
No, who
Come
doesn't
on.
love a good sticker?
Seriously. And this going on today. And John already got a sticker. Look at you, John. Look at that. John already stole one of the stickers there. Look. Oh, you got one too. Look at that sticker right there. Oh my gosh. So you got to be a part of it today, absolutely free of charge, right here in the parking lot of the Ethel Berger Center on Tacoma Street. Stop on by, free to walk inside, get your photos next to the Liberty Bell, make people think that you're in Philadelphia.
Yes,
and
that's a great idea.
yeah, why not? You know, say hi from Philadelphia, and just have a great day today, right?
Yes, sounds wonderful.
Emily, good to see you.
Good to
Thank
see you
you.
always.
Yeah, give us a thumbs up or a whistle or a whoot, you know, when the Secretary of State stops by, and that way we'll have his remarks live here on Cool FM Live. Do we have an ETA? I mean, is there?
I don't think it's going to be terribly long. That's my understanding.
Okay,
A
all right.
few minutes. Let's hope for 10
Well,
minutes.
you know, what's that old joke? They say the speed of light is 186,000 miles per second, but even the speed of light goes 45 miles an hour through Wichita City.
True enough.
Okay. All right. I thought that would get more of a laugh, but that's all right. That's fine. Emily, not entertained by me today. People are laughing right now. They're leaving me love in the live chat, and that's all that matters. So that's all right, Emily. Thank you. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Oh my gosh. So let's take a walk around here and look at this amazing trailer. So this is actually a trailer that's attached to a semi truck here. The Arizona Traveling Museum, presented by Banner Health. It's Jeff Davenport Live, brought to you by the Ed Morse Automotive Group. Sierra Vista and Cochise County are backed by Morse. People are already entering. Oh, yeah, here is that time capsule.
What was your favorite part? I think probably the big bell.
The Time Capsule Foundation. Look at this. Oh, my gosh. Did you see this, John? This is not going to be opened until January 1st, 2101.
How old are you going to be then?
I'm going to be long gone by. Yeah, I think. I mean, yeah. It's going to be that's a while from now. Let me do the math in my head. That's like what 75 years.
Yeah.
Okay. So are you guys in charge of this time capsule here?
In charge is we are part of the program. We are part of the Time Capsule Foundation, and we are endorsed by America 250 and Arizona 250, traveling with them to the different sites. And people get a chance to put in some notes if they want to write on this, give the message to the future, and especially for young kids. They can bring their grandkids at some point, in the future to this. And we also take substantial donations from, limited. We have to select because there's only so much space to be put in there. We were in Nogales a week ago and Friday, and the mayor there gave baseballs from where their little league had won the world championship. So signature of all the players on the balls. So put that in.
That is so cool. And by the way, I forgot to say, introduce yourself. I forgot to introduce yourself.
This is my wife, Jane. I'm Stefan Berg, and we are happy to be here with the Time Capsule Foundation.
Now, Stefan, what part of Alabama are you from? I can tell your accent.
Yeah, thank you. Well, we are Americans now. I'm from Sweden. My wife's from England.
That's awesome. Well, we're so glad you guys are here as part of this. What got you into doing this, to travel around?
Well, friendship. The guy who is really going for it, he's a U.S. Veteran, and he's got a few buddies like that. And so an idea to make a time capsule to memorialize this very interesting time in history.
It is, and it seems like every day history is being made. So to have something to remember and actually open up on January 1st, 2101.
Yeah, something you either want to remember or not remember. I don't know, but it's a choice,
Right, I mean, I think everything is worth remembering because, history, we get to write history right now and we get to see it unfold before us, and definitely learning, I think, is very important. Well,
yeah. And it's been very instrumental for young kids, being school classes coming to see the America 250. Wonderful exhibition, by the way. Yeah. Very succinct, very good. And they write, what did you say about the high school kids here?
So some of the high schoolers in Nogales, they're about to graduate, And so they really wrote a letter to themselves, or future for their grandchildren, and also for them to think, how old will I be in 2101? So that was kind of an interesting experience.
That is fantastic. And
You have to use a bit of math.
well, exactly. Yeah, I run out of fingers and toes. I can't count.
For them to think, okay, I'll be 96. Maybe I'll be a great grandparent by then. I don't know.
Without a doubt. My goodness gracious. You can get a microscope here. What's going on here?
Well, it's paper doesn't do so well, and other things don't do so well with time. So we're getting a lot of paper, so condensing it out to make, as you see, a laser disc, printing it on laser disc. So
Almost like a microfilm or microfiche that you would have in the old libraries.
yeah. So you can read it later, but it won't decay as paper will do. You know. So so people can see through this. It's not readable because it's only one spot, but you can see it's something, and that's interesting. Other people want to give in, messages, maybe their name and their family history, or some message. Other people want to do this DNA, and they can put the little vial in here with us. Other people say, no way, but I don't know. Some people do.
Hey, without a doubt, so many options right here at the America 250 Arizona Traveling Museum. Stefan, so good to meet you. Very good to meet you. Thank you so much for your time today. Absolutely. This is absolutely free of charge for you to stop by until 4 p.m. today to see the America 250 Traveling Museum. The Liberty Bell is up in there. Carolyn Flowers, did you get in there? Did you? Oh, I was gonna say, did you already see it? And you can give us a first-hand report of what you just saw.
No, but I have a postcard to drop inside when I go inside.
Oh, is that how it works? You drop the postcard inside?
And then it'll become part of the permanent exhibit up in Phoenix, and that's what I was told. Hopefully they put it low
Interesting.
enough so I can find it up there later because I'm not very tall.
Oh, you'd be
Maybe I'll
fine.
make a note. Like,
They give you
please keep it
they give you a
below
boost.
6 feet.
Give you a boost, or someone very close to you with your same last name is tall enough to maybe reach it for you.
That he is a foot taller.
Yeah. So.
I got one with a horse. Sorry.
Oh, that's cute. I like that.
Different ones, and you get one per person.
So this is actually free. You don't have to pay for that.
Yeah, and then if you want, you drop it inside. There's a box inside to make sure it goes along with the exhibit.
Yeah. Well, this is super cool. The Arizona Traveling Museum. Folks coming in and out as we speak, and the line continues to grow as people are stopping by. Absolutely free of charge to come on in and get your picture next to the Liberty Bell.
Yeah.
Have you been to Philadia before?
I have.
Do you have a photo of you next to the Liberty Bell?
Somewhere in my parents' house. Maybe not. I don't know. But I have been there. But I don't remember. So this will be just as good.
Absolutely. I wonder is the crack, John, did you see if there was the crack in there just like there is in the actual Liberty Bell? Not on the front? Okay, well, we'll have to look around the backside and see.
You turn it back towards the...
True, yeah. Kind of like your Christmas tree where you only want to decorate half of it and you put the other half against the wall, right?
Oh, yeah, you learn to double back.
Yeah, exactly. These are all good notes by Carolyn Flowers.
A little off season, but you don't remember.
The Vice Mayor of Sierra Vista. Good to see you. Thank you so much. Oh, my goodness gracious. Again, this line is just continuing to grow here as we await the Arizona Secretary of State, Adrian Fontes, who is scheduled to be here to make some remarks at the Arizona 250th Traveling Museum. There are some snacks and coffee available for you if you would like to stop by and grab some snacks and hang out here and see this fantastic museum. There is someone who I know was inside of this trailer as this before this thing started, and he went inside to see it, and that is the Honorable Clea McCaw, the mayor of Sierra Vista. He's visiting with one of his constituents right now. We don't want to interrupt that, I mean, he's making sure that people are keeping him accountable as being the mayor of Sierra Vista. But look at the back of that. They got the QR code right there, so I assume you can scan that QR code when you come here on your smart device. You scan the QR code, and then it'll open up probably to a website for the Arizona Traveling Museum. That is here in Sierra Vista today. Absolutely free of charge for you to be able to stop by till 4 p.m. today. So right now, as we are live, it's 10:20. Mr. Mayor, good to see you, sir. Now, you had a chance to go inside.
Yes.
And look at this. Now, the cool part about this Liberty Bell was what they were saying is This is a replica. This is not the Liberty Bell. They didn't do a Nicolas Cage, I've got to steal the Declaration of Independence and the Liberty Bell. It was not one of those kind of things.
No, sir.
The people are laughing off screen, He doesn't know what I'm talking. It's okay. It's like Nicolas Cage. But anyway.
I don't think I've seen that movie.
Oh, it's great. National treasure. Fantastic. But let's talk about that Liberty Bell in there. It is not the Liberty Bell, but it is made out of Arizona copper.
Arizona copper, 70%.
Yeah,
70% Arizona copper, specifically for Arizona, and every state got their own Liberty Bell in 1959, and this one is traveling through Sierra Vista, as you can see, obviously today, and we're just happy to have it here. Happy to have our Secretary of State, who should be coming in a little bit, and just community members out, just having a great time. Beautiful weather,
without a doubt.
Absolute beautiful.
Finally,
weather.
it was a little chilly. Now it's going to be like 80 degrees tomorrow. It's crazy.
Yes, sir. It's gonna get hot.
Yeah, we're going to flip that switch
Might
and get springtime.
My suit shorts.
From the Rick Mueller collection. R.I.P. Let's talk about this. Did you get to walk around the Liberty Bell? Is there a crack in it? I didn't notice how authentic it is.
There's no crack in it.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no crack in it, but I actually touched it, so I kind of.
Yeah, you have to.
It is definitely.
But
solid.
it's like solid. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's solid.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So having that Liberty Bell right here inside the Road to 250, the Arizona Traveling Museum, here in the Ethel Berger Center parking lot. So many people coming out, and more people coming out. They can come for absolutely free until 4 p.m. today.
Yes. Come on out. We're down in Tacoma, East Tacoma, at the Ethel Berger Center. It's totally free for today until 4.
Until 4 o'clock.
Until 4 o'clock.
That's how long before this truck takes it away.
Yep, before the truck takes it away. So come on and sit our Arizona Liberty Bell.
Which is pretty cool.
Yeah, yes, sir.
That is really cool. More and more people going on inside as we await the Secretary of State, Adrian Fontes.
He's probably stuck on I-10 at Marsh Road.
Boy, you know what? Yeah, that's always a pain right now for Sierra Vista travelers. I always recommend going through the Sonoita route.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Gotta do that.
He didn't get that memo.
I guess not. That's okay. That's all right. But we're looking forward to his arrival here shortly.
Yes,
we'll hang on here for just a little bit longer and maybe get some photos of him if we have to cut this live feed, which we might have to do shortly. But thank you, Mr. Mayor. Good to see you.
Sir.
Love you.
Good to see you. Love you more.
And I appreciate that. All the native game night fun with my Irish hat on, with my leprechaun hat on. It's the Wednesday before St. Patrick's Day, So Wednesday before St. Patrick's Day. So, hey guys, Audie, how are you?
I'm doing okay.
Okay, well, you look good. Do you have any rocks for us for the gem show this year? Do you have any special rocks in your pocket?
I think I had.
This is Maudie Bailey, who works with the Huachuca Gem and Mineral Show. That
I don't have any rocks in my pocket.
That's because she left them all at my office. Whenever she stops by my office, she always leaves these amazing-looking rocks that are there.
A couple years, she hasn't been able to be involved. Cancer's taken a lot.
Yeah. But we love you, and we're so glad to see you today.
Yeah, nice to see you too.
Good to see you.
She's still got. I got a whole acre worth of rocks.
A whole acre worth. All right. Well, that'll keep you busy. There's nothing that's going to stop you, Maudie Bailey. It's good to see you. I see Greg Deuce coming here as well. We do have, 13 minutes is where we're at. Okay, Emily.
Sorry.
Oh, hey, look, we can kibitz until then, or just cut the live feed and we'll go with come back live in 13 minutes. Yeah, exactly. When he arrives. But we're live here in Sierra Vista in the parking lot of the Ethel Berger Center. It is coming up on about 10:25. It's Jeff Davenport Live, brought to you by the Morse Automotive Group, Sierra Vista and Cochise County, backed by Morse. Today is all about the Arizona Traveling Museum, where there is a Liberty Bell replica inside this building. This trailer right here that's attached to the semi truck, and I don't know. Do you want to see if we can take a quick peek? I don't know if they're obviously letting in a certain number of people, but I think if John could squeeze in and just kind of step up there and just take a peek at what's going on. So here we go. John's going inside, and you can see that Liberty Bell right there. Hey, John, can you tap the Liberty Bell? Can you see how solid it is? No, that is solid. I mean, that is solid as Arizona copper, which is, ironically enough, what it's made out of. And John is going to walk around inside to kind of give you a sneak peek of what you will see when you come to the Arizona Traveling Museum celebrating America 250 here in Sierra Vista today. So they said that this was in Nogales last week. I forgot to ask where the next stop for this will be. If you're not able to make it today, perhaps you can go see this at the next stop, as we're about 10 minutes or so before the Arizona Secretary of State comes by to see and make some remarks here all the way down from the valley. Good to see Secretary of State Adrian Fontes coming in here shortly, but John's going to continue looking around. I'm not inside, I'm outside, so John is just taking a peek at the things that are going on in there as we are live on Cool FM Live. Glad to join you today. Glad you're joining us today. And wherever your travels take you, make sure you stop by till 4 p.m. So we're coming up on the bottom of the 10 o'clock hour here in Sierra Vista. And Greg Deuce getting ready to go inside and see that. Look, do you see what I got now?
Hi, Jeff. How are you?
Good to see you. John's inside with the camera, so it's not like I'm just talking to myself. You know, I walk around with a microphone and I just talk to myself all day long, whether the camera's rolling or not.
Best in the business.
Oh, stop. But all ages certainly welcome to see a little piece of history today. You being a very well-traveled human being, have you been to Philadelphia before?
Yes.
Have you seen the actual Liberty Bell before?
Yes, we have.
I've got some amazing news. I actually knew this was coming, so what I did was I called Nicolas Cage, and I said, we're going to have to steal the Liberty Bell. And that is the actual Liberty Bell in there right now. Nicolas Cage and I did that.
That is
just
awesome.
For you, Greg.
Well, we appreciate it, Jeff.
No, but I mean, being able to have something like this to celebrate the 250th birthday of America coming up in just a few months, having the city of Sierra Vista be a part of something like this, bringing this amazing exhibit to Sierra Vista, that's a pretty big deal.
It is a big deal. You know, we're excited to see a little bit of the history, and we've been in Arizona for, 37 years. We've seen different parts of it, so this is going to be fun.
Absolutely. And again, all ages being represented here. Bring your family out until 4 p.m. Thank you so much, Greg. Good to see you. More and more folks coming through the line today, hanging out and having a good time, getting ready to go inside and see a little piece of Americana, the 250th Air America 250, celebrating here in the parking lot of the Ethel Berger Center. The reason why we're kind of filling some time is all due to the Arizona Secretary of State, who was scheduled to be here half an hour ago. Unfortunately, got caught up in a little bit of traffic. Us from Sierra Vista, us Sierra Vistans and Cochise Countyans, we know what that's like to be stuck on I-10 and that's a long line of parade style things. But again, Banner Health is here. They got some free stuff. And don't forget, over on the table on the far side for celebrating the Arizona Traveling Museum, you can actually get a free postcard. And you can sign it and drop it into the little box inside. John, what was that like going inside?
It was beautiful. The replica bell is super thick when you hit it. I mean, you could hear it just vibrate throughout the entire trailer. A lot of good information in there. A lot of really cool exhibits. A lot of people really enjoying themselves, top to bottom, like little kids all the way up to adults. A lot of parents bringing their kids in and explaining the history of Arizona and a little bit of the history of America. And that's really kind of the cool thing about this is it's East Coast meets West Coast. And this history goes on and on and on. And I love it so much. So, yeah, this exhibit, a lot of fun, very cool. Banner Health, thanks to them. And, this is great.
Yeah, and thanks to the Ed Morse Automotive Group for sponsoring this episode of Jeff Davenport Live, as we are live at the Ethel Berger Center in the parking lot of the Ethel Berger Center here today to be able to welcome the Arizona Traveling Museum, the 250th, celebrating America's 250th, with dozens and dozens of Sierra Vistans here. So, got a few more minutes to wait for the Arizona Secretary of State, again, getting caught in traffic. That happens sometimes in this area as John attaches the gimbal to the tripod and has that all ready to go for people as they head on inside. I don't know if you want to set it up to look on the inside as people are coming in and coming out so you can see kind of what it looks like. I'll keep it out of the sun so that way we get a little bit of shade there for it. You can see the Liberty Bell inside. People are just standing there right up against it. John's going to get a close-up, and that is the Arizona Liberty Bell that is waiting for you to come and get a photo with, come and get a video with, share that with your friends and family. And I see a black SUV pulling up right here. So it is time. Everybody, activate the live chat as the Arizona Secretary of State has arrived on the premises here at the Ethel Berger Center. Adrian Fontes is here, and he is here to make some remarks about this traveling museum as he will be exiting. I think he's exiting the vehicle on the far side. There he is, making sure everything is good to go. We want to welcome him to Sierra Vista. We're excited to have him here. Let's see if we can get a word in with the Mr. Secretary. Good to see you, sir. Thank you so much.
Sorry we're so late. The plane got a little late in Phoenix.
What, we didn't land you in the helicopter right here to have you rappel down?
No, but I would have loved that. That would have been a lot of fun. It would have reminded me of my Marine Corps days.
Exactly. First of all, thank you so much for your service. And what does it mean to be a proud patriot and someone who's coming down from the Valley to be a part of this traveling museum here?
Well, look, the best thing about the traveling museum is that we're bringing a lot of the celebration of America's semiquincentennial across the entire state. You know, that Liberty Bell's been sitting at the state capitol for a long time, and we wanted to make sure to share the spirit of this incredibly historic moment with everyone across the whole state. So not just here in Sierra Vista, but Fredonia and Yuma and Page and Parker and all over the whole state. We were in Nogales last weekend. Very exciting. That's my hometown. So I'm just happy that these folks are out here, and we're happy to bring this to the whole state.
A Southern Arizona Secretary of State, always a Southern Arizona Secretary of State.
Always.
Thank you so much, sir. Good to see you
bet.
today.
Thanks for having
and we'll
me.
let you get with your opening remarks here today. Thank you. Adrian Fontes, Secretary of State. Yeah, I try. It still seems to find me, sir. Good to see you. There's the mayor of Sierra Vista welcoming the Arizona Secretary of State. Emily right there on the left-hand side of your screen as he will be stepping up to the microphone to make some remarks. Glad that he made the trip down for this, and we'll have him make some remarks. That microphone might not be set up tall enough for him. I've got a feeling. I've got a feeling that microphone might not be tall enough, John. I could be wrong. It's set up more for someone like me instead of someone like Secretary Fontes. So the flight left a little bit late bringing him down here. I asked him why he didn't rappel in off a helicopter. And the microphone is active over there, John, correct? Okay. Super fun, sir. Good to see you. The semiquincentennial, that's what we're celebrating today.
All right, we have a few remarks this morning.
Activate the live
Welcome,
chat.
everyone.
There's Emily.
I encourage you to go to the Henry F. Hauser Museum following the traveling exhibit. There's also restrooms inside that building and usually popcorn if you're so inclined. So it is a pleasure to see such a fantastic turnout for the Arizona Road to 250 Traveling Museum. I am the Library, Recreation, and Cultural Arts Manager for the City of Sierra Vista, and I believe that understanding our history is the bedrock of our community. We have to know where we've been to know where we are going. I would like to extend a special thank you to our local leaders for their unwavering support of the arts and humanities. We are honored to have with us today Mayor Clea McCaw, Vice Mayor Carolyn Flowers, Councilmember Mark Rodriguez, Councilmember Ken Kilmurray, and of course, I said first, you can't forget Secretary of State Adrian Fontes. Please enjoy the exhibits and take this opportunity to connect with the incredible legacy of Arizona. Enjoy some hot coffee and donuts while you're here. There's plenty of them. And with that, allow me to introduce our esteemed mayor, Mr. Clea McCaw.
Thank you, Emily. Good morning, everyone.
They definitely need to.
The Road to 250 Arizona Traveling Museum is a signature initiative of the Arizona America 250 Commission, established to commemorate our nation's 250th anniversary and highlight the role of Arizona played in American history. Exploring our place in this story isn't just about looking back. It's about understanding how the diverse voices and innovation of Arizona continues to shape the American identity today. We are especially honored this morning, to welcome this experience to Sierra Vista. The museum's mobility reflects the Commission's commitment to statewide accessibility, ensuring that rural communities like ours have the opportunity to explore this significant historical resource. The effort has been led by our own Arizona Secretary of State, Adrian, but it has been a collective achievement. This exhibit has shaped by a broad coalition from our veteran community to tribal nations to leaders in education and historic preservation, ensuring it reflects this diverse tapestry of Arizona. To speak more on this significant initiative, I am honored to introduce our chair of the Arizona American 250 Commission, our Arizona Secretary of State, Adrian Fontes.
There we go. Yeah, get that up a little bit higher.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, Madam Vice Mayor, council members, members of the community out here. We're so happy to bring this to you on behalf of the Arizona America 250 Commission. One of the things that we do at the Secretary of State's office isn't just elections. We are charged with a business services division. We're going to be talking to some small business folks and people interested in advancing our economic interests here in the whole state. But we also have the state archives, libraries, and public records under our charge. And so it's incredibly poignant, particularly to be here in the complex that really preserves and protects America's history with a piece of American and Arizona history. I remember as a little kid growing up in Nogales in 1976 during the bicentennial, folks were so excited to be sharing a little piece of this. And it's really important for me, a Southern Arizona kid, to be able to bring it down here into Cochise County at the foot of the Huachuca Mountains for this community to enjoy. And as a little personal note, by the way, my ancestors who were riding around in these hills with the Spanish cavalry back in the 1690s, one of my ancestors was the first person to write the word Huachuca in a European language way back in the day. So it's a particularly poignant moment for me to be here with you all today. But not just the traveling museum, which has a replica of the Liberty Bell. And you'll see little stories about the various replicas around the country and the adventures they've had in the museum. But also Passport 250, Operation Freedom March, our A250 logo contest. So many of the things that Arizona America 250 Commission has done to engage members of the Arizona community and will continue to do as we move forward. So as far as Operation Freedom March, many of you know of the Arizona Trail. It's an 800-mile trail that runs from the Mexican border to Utah. We've got an old Navy veteran right now doing what we call a yo-yo, going all the way up and all the way back. Should only take him about 5 or 6 months. Passport 250 is also a really important space that you can get to at America250az.org to learn a lot about the different things that we're doing, some of the different artwork that we're doing with the 5 C's Art Exhibition, the Doherty Foundation, and our Rotary clubs who've donated well over $100,000 into scholarships as part of our total celebrations. And then, of course, we've got my favorite, our beer and bourbon. One of our beers by Mother Road up in Flagstaff, our bourbon by Santan Bourbon in the Chandler area. And I think we're looking down here to this neck of the woods in Arizona for a good set of red and white wines to continue to this tradition. So we're having a celebration here about what it is to be an American 250 years into this great experiment. And we are being tested, ladies and gentlemen. Let us not forget, we are always being tested, whether it's the good times when we take things for granted or the tough times when it's sometimes challenging to talk about all of these fun things with our neighbors. It doesn't really matter that much what times we're in. We can never lose sight of the basic principles that are described in this museum: the rule of law, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. The core notion that we operate as a government with the consent of the governed. That means you have the power. You, the American people, are the ones who cast those ballots and tell us in public office how long we're going to be here, how we're going to, or whether we're going to get elected to our mayors and city councils, you the people, we the people, are the ones with the power. And that's part of what we're here to celebrate today. And so with that, I'm going to go ahead and cut it short. Mr. Mayor, thank you so much for having us. Madam Vice Mayor and council members, we appreciate all that you've done to support this. I'd like to thank our title sponsor, Banner Health, and all of the rest of our sponsors who are named on this banner. We've also got our America 250 time capsule that's been going with us across the state, and I'm sure we can continue on and on. But before I completely finish, I want to do one other thing and introduce one other person to raise her hand, because she is the reason this is all happening. She is the executive director of the Arizona America 250 Commission, and she came down with us today just to be here. Laura Tarek, former Arizona representative. Let's give her a big round of applause. Thank you, Laura. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to let everybody who's in the museum know if you don't like loud noises, you might want to step out for a minute. And those of you by the door understand this thing can be a little loud. So I'm going to take the secretary's prerogative, and we're going to ring that replica Liberty Bell, folks. Stand by.
Arizona Secretary of State Adrian Fontes ringing the Liberty Bell, moments away from ringing the Liberty Bell in the Arizona Traveling Museum here at the Ethel Berger Center in Sierra Vista. This is going to be great, John. Get in there, buddy. Here we go. It's going to be really loud. I've got the microphone out here, so if you need hearing protection, plug your ears. Here we go. Remember, this exhibit is going on until 4 p.m. today, so you can stop by the Ethel Berger Center absolutely free of charge, get some free swag, and here we go. He had to put his hearing protection in. Get ready.
Kids ready? You guys want to come over here and watch?
No way.
See this? Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Wow, that is amazing. Arizona Copper at work inside the Liberty Bell. Here we go. Mr. Secretary, how fun is that?
That's the most fun thing in the world. But I will tell you, when we started the tour up in Prescott, I didn't have had things in, and I'm right up next to it, so that kind of was a pain for about a week.
That little ringing in your ears.
My doc is like, you're done. So I was kind of going deaf anyway. But no, it's just, look, we're out here to have fun and celebrate America. So I hope everybody enjoys this, and I really appreciate you guys being out here.
Mr. Secretary, thank you for being here. Thank you again for your service. And in the semiquincentennial.
Semiquincentennial, half of 500. Semiquincentennial.
I love it. Thank you so much, sir, for being here. And thank you for watching this episode of Jeff Davenport Live, brought to you by the Ed Morse Automotive Group. Sierra Vista and Cochise County are backed by Morse. It is the Arizona Traveling Museum here today in the parking lot of the Ethel Berger Center until 4 p.m. Absolutely free of charge. Go on inside. Have a great day, everybody. And we will check in with you again later on.